Hi guys, and welcome to another live stream. Yes, it's the Funkykit Show live midweek stream for 10th of March 2021. All right, okay, cool. Let's get the stream up and running. I think we're all good. Today we're going to talk a little bit about AMD's crypto mining cards. Yes, I think they've made a. Sorry, they didn't make an announcement, but I think there's rumors of it being made. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And of course, we've got news and updates on our website, Funkykit, as well as AMD 3D. And as usual, we don't have the mods of the week. That's usually at the end on a Sunday show. But we'll go through some of the mods that we have on our Extreme PC modding group. Yes. And then we'll take a little break after that. And then we'll have a little general chit chat. And then we'll go on to the discussion about Ddr5. Yes, up and coming Ddr5. That'll be interesting. Then, of course, we got news prize giveaway announcements, and I think we're going to do a little live prize giveaway today, maybe a t-shirt or hoodie or baseball cap or something like that, and then we'll wrap it up with this week's preview. We have some reviews lined up as well. So, let's have a look at the chat and see who's online. I think everybody's coming online now, so just make sure that the stream is all good. The stream's all good. All right. Okay, so let's start off with our website updates. Okay. Hey, we got Tariq True. How's it going? Baseball cap, please. We'll make a decision during the show later on, okay? So, again, this is a midweek stream, so it's more of a news and updates of what's happening on our website, and, of course, just a reminder of all the prize giveaways that we have, and, things like that. So it's more of an update kind of midweek stream. All right, let's click over to the website and have a look. All right, here we go. Let's go over to the review section. So this week we have a couple of reviews. This one's the Philips 279P127. It's a 4K monitor. Yes, it's a 4K LCD monitor with USB-C connectors. But yeah, this one's from Philips. Very nice. It's a 4K monitor. It has lots of features as well. Good spec. This one, 4K monitor, 27-inch, looking at around about £440 from the UK Amazon. I'm not sure if it gets released in the US. Probably around about $500. It's a little bit expensive, but let's have a look at the specs, see what it's got. All right, there you can see it's got a ultra clear 4K display and USB-C 3.2 Gen 2. It's got built-in speakers too. A 3-watt stereo speaker and HDMI 2.0, DisplayPort 1.4. And yeah, it looks fairly decent. Yeah, 4K, very nice. Check out the review on our website, Funkykit. All right. Other reviews we have is this one here. Of course, this one I reviewed myself. This is the Asrock B550 Taichi Razer Edition. Some people don't like it. Some people like it. I'm okay with it. It's a fairly decent board. Of course, it's the B550 Taichi. They've just actually added the Razer Chroma RGB lighting and make it more kind of gaming kind of a motherboard. So yeah, so check out the review. There's also a video on YouTube as well. You go ahead and check that out as well. Decent board. It's cheaper, around about $100 cheaper than the Asrock X570 Taichi Razer Edition. So if you're after a decent kind of gaming enthusiast type of motherboard, an affordable price, this one's $299, around about $299, $289, $279. But yeah, this Asrock B550 Taichi Razer Edition is pretty good for the price. Moving on, we have this new mouse from Thermaltake. This is the Thermaltake Arjun M5 wireless mouse, and this one has kind of nice features about it. It's got this nice wheel. It's like a metallic metal wheel there. It has this kind of buttons, and it has a very nice sleek design. Wireless dongle right there as well. It's a very nice mouse. RGB, of course. This one's a little bit, so the price, here we go, $99, so it's not towards the kind of mainstream. It's more towards the higher end premium kind of mice range. So yeah, check out the review. We have it on our Funkykit website. Oh, look at that. A 200-hour of gaming charge for without charging. Very nice. All right, so check out the review of the Thermaltake Arjun M5 wireless RGB gaming mouse. That's also on our website. So we have those 3 reviews right now for this week, and then tomorrow we have some more reviews as well on Friday. So yeah, so we do like almost a 1 review a day. So head over to the Funkykit website and check out the reviews. Let's have a little news announcements on the site here. We have Intel Rocket Lake specifications already leaked out, so there's the 11th gen. I think there's going to be a lot of kind of information floating around about the 11th gen. Some say the single core is faster and things like that, and you still need the new motherboards, the 500 series motherboards as well. So it's kind of yeah, we'll find out when the actual chip comes out and see how it goes. But yeah, Intel 11th gen, the Rocket Lake, coming out soon, sometime in March, I think the announcement. So I like these ones. Thermaltake, the Tough RAM XG RGB. These are decent looking RAM with 3 areas. If you look at the 3 different areas here, we have this area right there on top on the left, and we also have the right, as well as a little middle section here, which makes yeah, all addressable RGB. Very nice. We haven't got the price yet on that, but it's apparently it's compatible with all the AMD processors as well, the motherboards and everything. So speeds, we've got Ddr4 3200, 3600. Oh, sorry, it comes with Ddr4 3600, 3400, 4040, and the 4600. So yeah, decent RAM. Look, the Thermaltake Tough RAM XG RGB. Other announcements we have the Coolmaster V850. This is the gold version 2 PSU in white now. So a lot of the testing stuff that I've done is using the Coolmaster V850 that I have right now, and it's a very nice power supply. This one is now a white version, version 2, 80 plus gold, and you can actually use that for any nice white themed builds, PC builds. So yeah, very nice. I quite like these. And oh yeah, check out the review. Oh sorry, a video of our Antec high current gamer 850 modular power supply. We got that in our system build, so check out the video as well. Very nice. This one is interesting. It's the Samsung 980 PCIe 3. It's a DRAM-less SSD. I'm not sure what you mean by DRAM-less. I think most of the SSDs or the M.2 and NVMe has the a little chip, like a RAM chip, a DRAM, I guess, for kind of buffering or cache. But this one's using it's DRAM-less, so it's using this what do you call higher memory. This one here, the host memory buffer, HMB they call it. So it kind of directly links up with the host processor DRAM, and you know it's backwards compatible and so on. So yeah, this one's a DRAM-less one. Price is not too bad. Starts from $49 for a 250 gig, and all the way up to a terabyte for $129. So yeah, not bad at all. So check it out. Yeah, interesting. And other things, we got oh, look at this one. Apple Mac Pro 2022 will feature a custom 64-core processor. Interesting news, huh? So this one, I'm not sure what processor it's going to have in there. 64 cores. It could be an Intel Xeon. It possibly could be a Threadripper. Who knows? That'd be interesting. If it was a Threadripper, there'd be like an AMD based Mac Pro. But yeah, that's a rumor, I guess. But $19,000. That's nuts if it is. And then we have the Fujitsu, world's fastest supercomputer. Interesting. Very nice. Yeah, so check out some of the news announcements on our Funkykit website and reviews and everything. So that's it for a Funkykit. let's over to AMD 3D, our sister site, which is all to do with AMD related stuff like Xboxes, PS5s, Threadrippers, Radeons, Ryzens, and all sorts. So head over there, have a look. We've got a couple of announcements. So look at this one here. AMD is launching the 3rd generation EPYC Milan processor. This is the new kind of processor with the Zen 3 for the Threadripper, or EPYC, and it's one of those beefy processors, and apparently it has a stupid, insane amount of cores. We'd love to see what the announcement will be. Apparently it'll be on the 15th of March at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So yeah, we'll see how that will happen. Other news is we have some, here you go, AMD's CPUs are rumored to have it on the Microsoft Surface Laptop 4. So of course Microsoft have good partnership with Intel, but now it looks like there's some of the Surface laptops could use an AMD processor. That's interesting. And then other news include, the AMD planning the RDNA-based GPU for crypto mining. So we'll talk a little bit about that in a sec. Of course, we had announcements that NVIDIA were going to do specific GPUs for crypto mining, and hopefully that will take the pressure off the gaming GPUs, which is impossible to get hold of these days. But yeah, so if they decide to create a dedicated crypto mining GPU, then hopefully the miners will go for that and then leave the GPUs or gaming GPUs for gamers and users like me. But yeah, so probably thinking people, they'll probably hack the BIOS or do some crazy thing with the driver, or reprogram the drivers to allow gaming GPUs to mine just as well. That could happen, but NVIDIA's kind of like really pushing, making sure that the GPU cards are for crypto mining, so that'll be like another market, and then concentrate on GPUs for gaming. Hopefully that will happen, but who knows? But so AMD is going to be planning the same thing. They're going to do like a GPU designed specifically for mining. How well will it mine it versus an NVIDIA one? I don't know. We'll see. Well, we'll talk a little bit about that later on. All right. And let's head over and have a look what else is on the site. We have some water blocks for the Radeon RX 6800, 6900. So the reference board is basically the same. It's just a different chip and so on. So if you look at the design, it's actually compatible with a whole range of here you go, all the compatible graphics cards that are suitable for this water block. So if you're into water cooling and you want to water cool a Radeon RX 6000 series, there's your list. So EK does that, and yeah, head over there and check it out. Here you go, $119. It's not too badly priced for this water block, and EK do make a lot of quality water blocks or GPU water blocks for graphics cards. All right, and then moving on, let's see what else we have. This is interesting. Microsoft has bought the acquisition of ZeniMax. So ZeniMax is the mother company of all the big games that you know, right? So all the big games such as Wolfenstein and Fallout, Doom, and all that kind of stuff. So this is Bethesda. So there's it's the the software house which are responsible for all of these fantastic games. And so Microsoft has bought that or acquired the whole acquisition there. So $7.5 billion. Yeah. So now you'll see more of that with Xbox and everything. So that's interesting news. Yeah. And I think that's pretty much it for AMD 3D. We've got some other things. But you head over to the AMD 3D. So if you want to check out the AMD news, anything to do with AMD related, and we'll have we're trying to get some more AMD related products and reviews on our sister site as soon as we have more. All right, okay, so those two sites covered. let's have a look at the chat and see who's online. So midweek stream is usually a quieter stream. It's more of a news updates kind of thing, an update on our website and things that we've done in the week. All right, so we have Scumberg, APS Twitch, Princess Joan, and we have is it Wallach Lesniak? Hey, he's watching on YouTube. Lily for SM7. Hey, how's it going? Emma Freaks? Is that Freaks? Possible after 5 years of GPU mining for trash, not a second market, so GPU prices will go higher with gamers who are buying used GPUs. Yeah. Well, that's the thing with used GPUs. Apparently, I've heard that the used GPUs, if you do get them, they could be cheaper, but it depends on the market. But the risk is that the GPUs, the performance on a used GPU, used mining GPU, can be a bit lower than you expected, because when you actually mine a GPU, use the GPU to mine, it's literally at 100% load all the time, 24/7, and those guys probably leave it on for like the entire period of when they go mining, right? So it's literally at 100% load. So with anything that's 100% load, even the CPU that you run your PC, laptop, or your gaming rig, it's never 100% load on your CPU. So imagine that 100% load on your GPU, it's bound to the performance bound to degrade over the period of time. So so do be careful when you do buy a used GPU. It's difficult to say because you don't know whether it's been in a mining rig, but do be careful when you do purchase a second-hand graphics card. You never know where it's from, right? So the performance will degrade over time because the GPU is running at 100% when they're using it for mining. All right. Okay, so cool. So websites are covered. Let's have a look at our next topic on the agenda, which I have here. Let's talk a little bit about mining. So mining, taking off the subject here, AMD there's rumors of AMD going to produce a GPU specifically for mining. So if that's the case, you could regard this as a good news or bad news, up to you. But I think the good news is that, like Nvidia with their announcement, and they haven't still produced the cards yet, or they're not available yet. And sometime later in this quarter, second quarter. But if they do, hopefully, people will then go or target those graphics cards, GPUs for mining, and hopefully it'll take the pressure off, the gaming GPUs. That means then, hopefully, if that's the case, then we'll have some GPUs available for us on the market to buy at retail price, okay? Not the extortionate kind of overpriced, crazy scalping price, okay? So, hey, BandDevOps, how is it going? The stream is pausing for anyone? No, I think we're good. I don't see any lag. My Streamlabs is saying is okay. Okay. Right, let's go have a look at the news about the mining GPUs for AMD, right? So I'm interested with this one because, historically AMD's always been a little bit cheaper than Nvidia. So if they have a mining GPU that is cheaper than Nvidia's, then and the performance is about the same or similar, and cheaper, then people could go for this. Of course, this picture isn't a real picture of the mining GPU. It's just a reference chip that I got from but yeah, that'd be interesting because, if the SKUs, here we go, they're called RX 5700X BT. B for Bitcoin, is that right? XT is the performance version. Or they're bringing up the 5500 series and 5700 series, the previous generation. There's no mention of hash rate, but it'd be interesting. I mean, I remember using a couple of these Radeon cards, and the hash rate for the 5700, 5500 are not huge. You're looking at probably around about under 20 meg hash under. So in terms of price per watt, I have no idea, or per day. If you have, apparently I heard that one card, a fairly decent card, can actually give you up to $18-19 per day, right? So if you have like a 3090, but for anything less than that, it could be something like ridiculous, $7, $5 a day. Is it worth the GPU to do that? 100% load for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and if you get like $5 on these lower end cards for mining, you're still looking at $35 a week. 7 days, right? Times that by 4, so $140, $140 to $150 on a lower end GPU for mining. But you gotta think about the electricity, right? And the heat and the noise, because the GPU is 100% load. Your fans will definitely spin, right? Constant. And it's that really high end, high speed kind of fan noise that you'll hear. And the heat is ridiculous. Because a couple of years ago I did try it, and the amount of heat and the noise, it wasn't worth it, to be honest with you. And the electricity bill. Yeah. I think at the time I kind of mined around between $250 to $300 for that month. But you got to think about the electricity. That was like over $100 just for electricity. So in effect, I only made like 100 to 150. So yeah. To make it more effective, you probably need at least 10 of these mining machines, right? And each mining machine will have 6 graphics cards. Imagine that, how much you need to spend to get this mining operation. So guys, if you're into crypto, or you want to get into crypto, don't really need to mine. You just need to buy fractional. Okay, so there you go. That's my take. All right, let's have a look at Bam Devup says Twitch is pausing. Not sure what's happening there. Facebook streaming is fine. Internet works fine here. Let's have a look why Twitch is pausing. There's no mention on our Streamlabs. I'll just see if there's an issue on Twitch. Yeah, I think there's no issues here on the Twitch from my side, I think. So, I'm not sure, Ben Devups. I think it could be just a connection from your side, possibly. There you go. Confirms. Twitch True says the Twitch stream is fine here. So, it could be just a regional thing. But yeah. Alright guys, so I forgot to mention, don't forget, if you have friends, family, colleagues, people that you know, get them to follow us on Twitch. Okay, so head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit and just follow. You don't need to subscribe, just follow. The reason why is we want to get that figure up there. See that, the Twitch followers? We want to get that to 7,000, okay? Once it hits 7,000, we got one of these to give away live in our show, and this is the Ryzen 7 processor. I won't tell you which series, but it has 8 cores and 16 threads, a decent processor, Ryzen 7, alright? And we'll be giving one of these live away once we hit the 7,000 subscriber level right there. See it there? So we've got 122 to get, and once we have the 7,000 subscriber followers, we will then now have a live prize giveaway. Alright, for that. Alright, cool. Alright. Okay, so as I mentioned, we don't have a the rigs or the regular mods of the week. That's usually happen on the Sunday show. So we'll do a quick kind of scout through the Extreme PC Modding group. This is our Facebook group where there's near, I think, 70,000 members. So thanks guys for joining and becoming a member. It's a great place to get some ideas. If you got a mod that you want to post, if you have a mod that you know people, then you just post it on there. Have a link there. So it's a great place to get some great ideas as well as posting your own mods and show off the mods that you've created. So let's head over there and have a look. All right, so we have here we go, Extreme PC Modding group. Currently 69,000 members, so we're almost hitting 70. And actually, if hit 70, we could do another live prize giveaway. Yes. But yeah, so we have this prize giveaway that we'll mention later on the show. Oh, look at this one. This is interesting. It's got like a neon kind of coolant there. But this distro plate is quite unusual. I haven't seen this one before. Interesting. It's a white graphics card there. Looks like a Zotac. Could be it's an MSI one, but it looks like it's painted. You have the radiator at the bottom there, with the fans. So yeah, it's a P3 build, decent looking. Ooh, look at this one! Wow, it's got nice bends, nice clear coolant. It's got this grey and black theme going on there. Got the Corsair, looks like a Corsair case. Could be just a sticker there. I'm not sure what case this is, but big 360 radiator there. Looks like, yep, nice. Aorus motherboard from Gigabyte. China Z CPU memory, and it looks like a bits power. Water cooling components. Is it EK? So look. Oh wow, look at that. Looks nice. All right, okay. Moving on. Let's have a look what else he has there. Oh, wow. Soft tube. Look at this one. Soft tube bending there. Very nice. It does look actually quite nice. It's not clean or clear cut kind of like tubes in terms of having a straight kind of hard tube. But I do like some bends, the soft tubing. The only problem with soft tubing is that it does discolor over time. So that's the only thing I don't like about soft tubing, is that it will discolor over time, and then you have to gonna replace the tubing. But yeah, this one's the same, right? Let's have a look. It looks very similar. No, it's different. Yeah, sorry, different. Yeah, it's got the graphics cards on the vertical right there. Bits power, Tomahawk MSI board. But yeah, very nice. Back to here. Alright, let's have a look where else there's this one. Oh, this is a Threadripper water block there. It looks like a Threadripper water block. And this one's got black tubing. Unusual. And this distro plate looks interesting too. Is that a distro plate there? Yeah. Very unusual. Black soft tubing. He's got the EVGA Z490 Dark motherboard there. Very nice. And then moving on, they've got some this motherboard review. Check it out. This one, Asus Prime. Looks like a Z. Is that a Z? Z. Which one? What series is that? Moving on, I can't get that zoomed in. X570 Prime looks like. Yeah, X570 Prime Pro. Here you go. All-in-one cooler, very nice. White themed, nice sleeve cables for your GPU as well as your ATX 24-pin. NZXT. Oh, I didn't know. Oh yeah, NZXT do have the all-in-one coolers. Very nice. Yeah, nice white and black theme build. Very nice. There's a more closer shot at different angles. That's the reverse. All right, cool. On the other side of the case. Let's have a look where else. Oh, this is the one I showed you earlier in the last week's Extreme PC modding group, the mods of the week. This one's the Joker mod. I just replayed this again. Very nice. It's got the ROG cooler, ROG motherboard, Strix. It's got nice neon green and purple design. Nice DC logo on the graphics card, painted on the hood. Very nice. Republic of Gamers. This is one of these builds that I say, yeah, I really like this one. Like, you don't have to have a hard tube water cooling. Look at this. It's all in one, which works fine. And looks good too. Very nice. So these are kind of ideas that you can get from the Extreme PC modding group. You know, sometimes just a paint job and the design of the color scheme makes the PC look really good. Look at that. The Joker. Very nice. Oh, this is the Helios chassis. Earlier in the show last week, we did the mods of the week, and we had the Gundam crossover with the Zeus, and it is using this chassis there. Yeah, of course, it's got the nice gunmetal silver kind of design for the Gundam. But this one, yeah, with the purple and neon green, perfect with the Joker theme. Very nice. Look at that. So good. All right. Yeah, so it's a great place to get some ideas. Oh, look at this one. I mentioned this one earlier. It's a P5, the Thermaltake P5 build there, with the cyberpunk kind of modded backplate for the GPU block there. The pink coolant, they could have used a different coolant, I guess, but the pink does go nice with the blue. 480 radiator there, looks like. Yeah, it's huge. Nice LCD screen there as well. So this is something that, yeah, you can really hang up on your wall. But yeah, I do like this one. Though it could be a little bit big. I prefer the P3 chassis. So yeah, so head over to Extreme PC Modding Group on Facebook. It's a great place to get ideas, and really friendly group, and lots of ideas and mods you can check it out. So head over there now and become a member. All right, okay, cool. So that is covered, and let's have a look at the chat and see what's on the line. Georgie, how's it going? Princess Joan loves all the mods here. Lily Forest of a 7. Nice. Cool. Black Suit 666. Hello, hello. Alright, cool. So, I won't do Rig Builder, because Rig Builder, again, I will show you that on the Sunday show. It's our system configurator. If you need to go there, head over to the Funkykit website, and it's on the top left-hand corner right here. And you can actually go there and select the rig builder, put in your criteria, and it will give you some prices based on your criteria. We'll go through the steps on our show on Sunday. All right, so yeah, rig builder, so make sure you do that as well. Great place to get some prices. And I think we'll take a little break. We'll come back, and then we'll cover some of the other general chit chat. And we'll talk a little bit about Ddr5, upcoming Ddr5, and of course we've got some prize giveaway announcements as well as some live prize giveaways. So this little video is basically what you'll be winning if you are a Twitch subscriber. Okay, so this is what we call classed as a premium prize. So if you're not already a Twitch subscriber, head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit and become a subscriber. And of course, there's a fee, which, you know, Twitch is the fee that you pay for being a subscriber. Because of that, we want to say thank you for becoming a subscriber. So this is something that you will get to win if you're a Twitch subscriber onto our Twitch channel. So head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit and become a subscriber. And this is what you'll be winning. Have a look at the video. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, so we have the X570 Creator from Asrock. Let's do a quick unboxing. Alright, so this is the box, and this inside, and let's see what's in here. Okay, we've got some memory installation guide there. We also have the X570 Creator manual, very nice thick manual, and we also have the driver disk, and there's the software setup guide. And there's a ton of features, including the accessories. This is the Wi-Fi 6 antenna. There's also 2 packs of the SATA cables. There's a couple of M.2 screws for your SSDs. And this is the SLI bridge, I believe, yeah, for NVIDIA graphics cards. It's the I/O shield. And this is the internal display port cable. Yes, I'll show you where this connects onto the motherboard. And here we go, it's the motherboard itself. Let me just get this off. Alright, so here we have the Asrock X570 Creator motherboard. It's got a very nice grey gunmetal and matte design, and very nice solid motherboard with nice heat sinks at the top here with the heat pipe, as well as the armor shield and also the active fan for cooling the chipset. Alright, so we'll start with the connectors right here. This is the Ddr4 DIMM slots, and these support Ddr4 4666 MHz memory. There's your AM4 socket for your Ryzen processors, supporting both the 3rd generation and 2nd generation processors. Here we have a very nice silver and gunmetal color heat shield and heatsink with the heat pipe here. There you have your 8-pin and 4-pin ATX power for your motherboard and processor there, right there. Okay, so let's move on to here. There's your usual standard ATX 24-pin power, and there's a total of 8 SATA ports for your storage. I love these. These are the clear CMOS and reset and power on buttons with the diagnostic LEDs. And here, moving on, you have your usual USB 3 connectors supporting both 3.2 and Gen 1 A type and the B type and C type, sorry. And then you have your addressable LEDs and polychrome RGB connectors, the RGB headers right there. Alright, moving on here, we have 3 16 times PCIe slot, okay, and also you have 3 of the 4 times slot there, supporting both the PCIe 4. Okay, that's the new standard there, and these are known as the Hyper M.2 slot. So underneath here you will have the Hyper M.2 supporting for your M.2 SSDs, and this is then cooled by a chipset fan, active fan right there. So earlier I showed you the DisplayPort cable, and this one connects up to the internal. This motherboard has an internal DisplayPort, so for people like who wants to capture video, great for content creators and streamers and so on. Let's have a look at the I/O. Alright, so we start from the left here. We have the flash back BIOS right here, and then you have the antenna connectors for your Wi-Fi 6, PS2 keyboard and mouse, USB 3.1, there's the HDMI port as well as display port, and USB 3.2 Gen 2, that's the A type, and the USB-C. There's also the Thunderbolt as well, so Thunderbolt connectors here, USB-C. There's your Aquentia 10 gigabit Ethernet LAN, as well as your Intel 1 gigabit. And then of course you have an array of audio connectors So yeah, very nice motherboard. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a quick little video of what you'll be winning if you're a Twitch subscriber onto our Twitch channel. So head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit and become a subscriber, and you'll be in for a chance to win one of these. Yes, it's the Asrock X570 Creator motherboard. Fantastic motherboard, and retails for just under $500, I think. But very nice motherboard. It has lots of features. Yeah, great board. So yeah, head over there, twitch.tv/Funkykit, and become a subscriber. Okay, so that covered. Let's have a little general chit chat. And before that, let's have a look at who's online. Hey, Pig Radio, how's it going? Asked when the show started. Actually, it's on Wednesdays. Every Wednesdays around about 11 a.m. EST. Sorry, 10 a.m. EST, 11 p.m. Asia time, and I think it's about 3 p.m. GMT. So that's every Wednesday, and the same thing on Sunday. So the main show is on a Sunday. Wednesday is more of a weekly update, kind of midweek update. So yeah, and cool. We got everybody. YouTube says it started 41 minutes ago. Yeah, it's streamed across the 3 different platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. For our prize giveaways, we want people to head over to Twitch, because then it's all integrated with Streamlabs, and it's easier that way to do the prize giveaways. But yeah, if you haven't got Twitch, don't worry, you can also subscribe later or follow us on Twitch later. But yeah, it's also on Facebook and also YouTube. All right, cool. General chat, yes, so Ddr5. So Ddr5 is something that is going to be coming out, they say, this year, right? So there are rumors that the Ddr5 was meant to be launched alongside the next generation of Intel, which is the 12th generation, okay? The 12th gen will probably coincide with the launch of Ddr5. And if Ddr5 comes out, of course, AMD will have something lined up for that. So it could be the next generation of Ryzen processors. Could be the 6000 series, but who knows? But Ddr5 is coming. And let me just quickly see if I can get some information on Ddr5, right? Let me see if I can get that. It's the performance apparently is of course faster than DDR4, but there's a trade-off. The latency is quite high. Yeah. So what I've noticed is that there you go. Got some information here about DDR5. So this is interesting. Let me just grab this for you to have a look at. So Asgard, a Chinese memory maker, launches Ddr5 memory. And these are the 64 gig. Are they modules? Yeah, yeah, they are. PC5 4800. That's the other kind of name that you can call it. But then, look at it. Latency 40, 40, 40. That's crazy. That's like super high latency, but you get the speed, right? So you got expected frequency up to like 8400 megahertz, DDR5. So yeah, it should coincide with the launch of Alder Lake, which is Intel's next 12th generation processor, and of course the corresponding 600 series chipset for the Intel. I'm sure AMD will release some things, alongside. But we'll see. But yeah, DDR5 is coming, and in fact, we will be talking to Patriot Memory in April next month. Yeah, so they'll be joining our show next month, and we'll talk more about some of their products that they have for gaming, so gaming accessories, headsets, keyboards, mice, and stuff like that. And of course, they have some memory products. We have I'm not supposed to show you this, but this, okay. I'll hide the name. Here you go. It's the Viper SSD, right? So I'm not gonna mention the name because apparently there's a little NDA on that. But yeah, I've got it here. It's the the next lineup of Gen 4 SSDs, but this uses the super fast SSD controller, and it's known as InnoGrid. Yeah. So you probably know that a lot of the SSDs, there's a couple of controllers that they have out there, namely, I think Phison is one of them, Silicon Motion, things like that. But this one, it's a fairly kind of new to the game, or possibly they've been around, but I haven't heard of them, but only recently. But InnoGrid, yeah. So InnoGrid also make chipsets and chipsets and also controllers for memory controllers and things like that. So let me just get you the website up and running, and you can have a look what InnoGrid is. Here you go. So we got a couple of information there, and the new SSD from Viper, Patriot Viper, is this one here. Let me just see if I can get this one. The Rainier IG5236. So this controller is super fast, right? You got like speeds of up to 7.4 gig per second. I haven't actually tested it yet, but if your motherboard supports PCI 4, M.2, as you know, whether it's the X570 or the B550 and the newly launched 500 series from Intel, and if your chip supports CPU supports the PCI 4 along with the motherboard, then this is one of the craziest, fastest SSDs I've seen. 7.4 gigabits per second read and up to 4.66 gigabits per second write. That's just a phenomenal performance. The fastest I've seen so far is, I think, or recently that I've tested, is the Phison's E16, which is found on most of the high-end SSDs, PCI 4, and they can average around about 5 gigabits per second, or 5,000 megabytes per second. This one goes beyond that. So, yeah. So this is interesting. Yeah, we'll be seeing more of this chipset or SSD controller in future SSDs M.2 ones when they come out later on this year. This is going to be one of the most popular ones when it comes to come out. But price wise, could be a little bit pricey. We'll see. But yeah, watch out for that. Coming soon. Yeah, high speed PCI 4 Gen 4. All right. So yeah, DDR5 is coming soon, and we'll be talking to Patriot Memory about their DDR5 up and coming products in a show next month. We'll cover some of the gaming accessories they have, memory products, storage products, and possibly how they look at esports in industry for the last couple of years, including what's going to happen in the next few years. And we might even see some new products or a range of products from Patriot when we speak to them next month. All right, let's have a look at the chat and see what's going on. Hey, Lost Trooper, how's it going? Is Passion 22? Security. Hey. Hello. Yeah, it's called the Rainier. That's what it's called. The new InnoGrid. InnoGrid is the company. And that little SSD controller, the Rainier IG something, I can't remember. Let me just get that. It's called the IG5236. Yeah, apparently this is the next gen SSD controller with super fast speeds, up to 7.4 gigabits per second read. So yeah, crazy. All right, so DDR5 is coming. Are you prepared? Are you prepared? There's going to be a lot more on that when it does come out. So towards the end of the year, we'll know more, and you'll probably need a new motherboard, right? So because the reason why is you can't just slot a new type of SSD, the RAM modules, especially DDR5 into a DDR4 slot, it probably won't work. One, the voltage, it runs on a different voltage, and also the pinouts are totally different. So yeah, you'll need a new motherboard for DDR5 RAM. Oh, incidentally, the DDR5 RAM on these RAM modules, memory modules for systems are totally different from the DDR5 RAM that you'll find on graphics cards. Okay, totally different. Okay, so currently, right now, we have DDR6X. I believe that's the highest performance that they have right now on graphics cards. But a few years ago, they had graphics card with DDR5 or DDR5X. Again, those memory chips for graphics cards are totally different from the memory chips that you have on the memory modules for PC systems. Okay, so don't think, oh, I'm getting some really super fast graphics style memory chips for my system. No, totally different. Okay. All right, so yeah, we're good. We got some nice streams here, and we're gonna move on to do some prize giveaway announcements. Yes, announcements. So let's head over to our website at Funkykit and see what prize giveaways that we have on our website right now. Let's head over there. Prize giveaways can be found on here. Just click on that, and you'll see this one right here, and that's the Asrock B460M Steel Ledger motherboard. We've got 2 of these to give away on our website. So head over there, watch the videos, set up on our social media, you know, things like that. Follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, things like that, and you'll be able to, or in for a chance to win this. And closing date is on 27th of March, so you've got plenty of time. We've got like almost 2 weeks, a little bit more than that, to sign up and watch videos, follow us, and do the social stuff. Yeah, once you've done that, you should be able to have a chance to win this motherboard. We got 2 winners. We'll pick 2 winners, and this is the Asrock B460M Steel Ledger motherboard, suitable for Intel 10th gen processors. Okay, so even if you don't have a 10th gen processor, if you do win this motherboard, you could do the good thing, pay it forward, donate it, give it to a friend. Up to you what you want to do with it. You don't need to get yourself a 10th gen processor just to use this. All right, so if you don't have it and you've won it, you could just give it away, donate it, whatever. So it's just freebies, right? So why not go ahead and enter that competition right now? All right, so we've got 2 to give away. Closing date 27th of March. So head over there to prize giveaways. And of course, this one here is, you watched the little video earlier, and that's the live prize giveaway for our Twitch subscribers. This is for the premium prize for Twitch subscribers only. So if you want to get the chance to win this, this is the Asrock X570 Creator motherboard. Retails for just under $500 US. It's a great, fantastic board. Lots and lots of features. High-end features. It's got 10 gigabit Ethernet. It's got M.2 SSDs for PCI 4. It's got supports SLI and NVIDIA and AMD Crossfire. It's one of these beasts of a board, and you have it right here. Look at that, amazing motherboard. You check out the review as well. We have a review on this as well as a video. Head over to our review section as well as the Funkykit YouTube channel. All right, so this is available for our Twitch subscribers only. So head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit and become a subscriber, and it's a chance for you guys to win this if you're a subscriber, and it's a premium prize, and it's a way to say thanks for becoming a subscriber on our Twitch channel. So here we go. Yeah, lovely motherboard. Check out the review and of course the video. Fantastic board, lots of features. Comes with 10 gigabit Ethernet. Of course, you need a 10 gigabit Ethernet switch or a router, but yeah, lovely board. I love the on-off buttons. I love this on any boards really. On the power reset diagnostic LEDs, clear CMOS button there. Tons of connectivity. Yeah, great looking board. Love it. Yeah. So you can check out the review on our website as well as watching the video on our YouTube channel. A great motherboard. A chance to win it if you're a subscriber to our Twitch channel. So head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit and become a subscriber. All right. All right. So prize giveaway announcements done. Shall we do a prize giveaway? A live one? I'm thinking, what should I give you guys? So I got a couple of choices, and let me just bring up the page. Okay, so this is our merchandise store. It's on streamlabs.com/funkykit/merch. All right, so head over there and you can check it out. We got baseball caps, we got mugs, we got like a jacket, we got like backpack, a t-shirt, as well as the hoodies. We got flip-flops and a string bag. So yeah, so we got these on our streamlabs.com/funky/merch. It's a merchandise store, so head over there. If you want to support us, you can go there and get some merch. I myself will probably get some nice t-shirts myself. Yeah, very nice. And we're gonna give one of these away. So let me see if I can bring up the site. Here we go. Do some live editing here. Here we go. Streamlabs. Okay. Let me just move this along here. So, what do you guys think? We're gonna give something away. I've got a choice of it'll be, let me just have a look. Here we go. Oh, my mouse is dead. Let me move my mouse a little bit. Here we go. All right, so we have prize giveaways, merchandise. Here we go. We have a mouse mat, a mug, a t-shirt, or a baseball cap. Shall I include? No, I'll do the hoodie next time. So if you want one of these things here, you got a choice between a mouse mat, a mug, a t-shirt, or a baseball cap. So if you want a selection, enter the chat right now. Whichever is the popular one, we'll go for that one. Okay. So baseball cap. We got a t-shirt and the mug, as well as a mouse mat. Okay. So I'll type in the choices right now, so you can type that. So it's a mouse mat, mug, a t-shirt, dash t-shirt, or a baseball cap. Yeah. So out of those four choices, just type the one that you think that you want to win, and it will pick the actual most popular from the list in the chat. Go ahead and do that right now. All right. T-shirt seems to be popular right now. Yeah. T-shirt looks popular. We got a mug, we got a mouse mat. Yep. The baseball caps, it's quite a quality one too. I quite like the baseball cap. The build, the quality, it's quite nice. All right, t-shirt it is. I think everybody's going for the t-shirt. Okay, so let's set this up. Make sure I don't want to do like, here you go, 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is fine. So we're gonna pick the prize giveaway in this one. We're gonna start it up right now, and I need to put some details in. Give me a second. Oh, guys, if you have the T-shirt and you win the T-shirt, do me a favor, wear it. Okay, you don't have to show your face. Just wear the T-shirt. Take a photo of yourself. Do the T-shirt. Post it on our social media, and share it with your friends. It's something that you can help promote us, but also you can show off the actual gear that you actually won from our show. All right. So let me just log in, set up the prize giveaway, and I believe then we'll have 10 minutes before the prize giveaway ends. All right, good. Okay, here we go. All right, the prize giveaway has started, and this is what you need to type. Okay, it's plus I love you Funkykit. I know you do. Okay, I know you do, because you're here on the show every Wednesday and also on the Sunday and supporting us. So thank you guys for watching our show. The live show, of course, is where we get to talk to you guys, and we have a guest literally almost every week on a Sunday show, sometimes in the week, but of course we try to get guests to come on a Sunday, look at some of our previous shows. Go to youtube.com slash Funkykit, and you can head over there and have a look at the past previous shows. We had Thermaltake, we had before, we had Arjun, and then we have EVGA. We had a load of guests, including some streamers, gamers, and of course we got some modders and website owners, and so it's a whole fun community, and we get guests on, and we had I think last time Mike Petrins, a renowned modder from Belgium, great guy with lots of information about modding. His mod crib is crazy. His mod crib was fantastic. It was a man's cave and beyond. But yeah, it was a great place to do his mods, and so thanks Mike, for sharing your little man cave, your mod crib for everyone to see. All right, so make sure you go to funkykit.com and watch our videos, read our reviews, and support us in any way. And of course, if you want to really support us, head over to streamlabs.com/funkykit/merch. Get yourself some merchandise, and it will help us support us. All right. Cool. So this is what you need to type in the chat. So guys, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit. Of course, if you're a follower, no problem. If you're not, follow us. Head over to the chat and type in plus what is it? I love you Funkykit. That's right. Do that, because I know you do. And you'll be in for a chance to win this lovely t-shirt, our exclusive t-shirt. Let me just bring that up for you now. And this is it. It's the Funkykit t-shirt. All right, very nice. Let me just zoom this up a little bit. You can have a look. Wow, look at that. It's available in the navy, and also in a gray, and of course white. All right, so very nice. I quite like the navy. It's our color of the kind of, when we do the shows, the live shows, we wear the navy color, and it goes well with yeah. So the navy one's what we tend to use or wear. All right, so this is what you'll be winning. Head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit. Follow us if you're not a follower already, and then enter the chat and type in plus I love you Funkykit with the LUV. All right. Yeah, so when you win this, and if you get to win this, you can click on the link to claim your prize, and then you can actually select the size and color in the actual voucher coupon thing that they give you. So yeah, don't worry about the size, it's all covered. You click on the link once you win it, and yeah. All right, cool. Ben Devup says, how much the new DDR5 system is going to cost? Your guess is as good as mine. I can't see it. Of course, anything new within the first 6 months is always going to be expensive, right? So if I was you, and if you're after looking for a new system with DDR5, I would wait a bit. I would wait a little bit because then you'll have DDR5 coming out, and they'll have DDR5 with RGB, and all sorts of funky, cool like designs for the heatsink and stuff like that. So I would wait for about 6 months before going ahead and get yourself a DDR5 system, because if you have a DDR4 already with the current setup, that's fine for like more than 2 years. All right. I'm still using some DDR4 RAM with the old speeds were 2400, and they had 3000. In fact, my system right now I'm streaming on it's actually using DDR4 3000. So that's fine. So keep using that until DDR5 becomes a little bit more mainstream. 6 months after launch, then prices will drop a little bit, and then you can go for that. That's my advice. Of course, that's just my advice. Yeah. But I'm thinking for speed wise, they'll probably be between maybe 5 to 50%, not 50, 15% performance increase, I guess. I can't see it like double the speed. That probably won't happen. Um, but it's with each generation of DDR, the speeds tend to go higher. So, for example, when they had DDR3, I think the max speeds that they have was around about 2400 to 20 to maybe 3000, and that was like pushing it a little bit. And then you have DDR4, and the speeds started to like 22, 26, 2400, I think, and then it went all the way up. Now DDR4 you can hit 5000, DDR4 5000, 5000, 5000. So with DDR5, you're expecting the RAM speeds to go all the way up, probably to past 6000. So you'll probably see DDR5 6000, 6600, and all the way up to probably 7000. But who knows? Of course, big memory manufacturers such as, or more renowned memory manufacturers such as G-Skill, will take the speeds. I wouldn't be surprised if they could take DDR5 speeds all the way up to DDR5 8000, 9000. But we'll see. We'll see. But that's if you're into memory overclocking, though, right? And the only thing with that is, talking about memory overclocking, will they have XMP? I don't know. Maybe. If that's the case, if they have DDR5 XMP and things like that, then it's just a one-click overclocking. That's great on the BIOS, right? And the other thing with that is you got to make sure that AMD motherboards will support those kind of speeds, because AMD motherboards have always been quite tricky with memory. If your motherboard has a list of what we call QVL, what they call the qualified vendor list, they call it, right? QVL. In that list will list a whole bunch of compatible manufacturers, right, with the memory and so on and everything. So you can go onto that list. Each manufacturer will have, or each product will have that list, and you can go in there, have a look which brand is compatible, memory brand is compatible with that board, right? So and AMD has always been quite tricky with those memory spec and manufacturer and compatibility, and yeah, just gotta be careful. I noticed that some of my DDR4 3600, which is certified to run at DDR4 3600, it won't run that speed on my AMD boards, so I had to drop it down to 3200, right? But on an Intel board, it'll go to 3600 no problem with the XMP and that kind of stuff. So it's touch and go. You need to check with your motherboard manufacturer the product list and go in to have a look at the QVL. All right. Imagine the new Macs with DDR5. Could be. I'm quite, to be honest with you, this year or towards the late last year, I was quite surprised with the not Intel's Apple's move with switching over to their the M1 chip with the ARM architecture and 5 nanometers. So they were the first. I got to give it a clap. because nobody has done it yet. Not a not a processor for a computer slash laptop, right? They're the first to produce a 5 nanometer chip for laptops and their mini Mac, right? So I'm quite surprised with Apple for that. So well done. Will they have DDR5 in their future releases? Could be. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if their new Macs, their new Mac Pros, the new big Mac Pro thing, will probably have DDR5. And then Ben DevOps goes, DDR5, will it change the whole market? Of course, yes, it will. It won't run away. It does need a what we call a transition period, a transition phase for DDR4 to kind of like slowly phase out and then come in DDR5. Again, you give it 6 months. Since after the launch of DDR5, then we'll see more and more DDR5 products. Then that's the time when you want to switch over. But yeah, it will change the market, of course, but not immediately, because the early adopters will get them. Then the mainstream will come after that. Oh, sorry, the enthusiasts next, and then mainstream. So, all right. Ben DevOps. Ben, you have a lot of questions. That's good. I like a lot of questions. I'll answer as much as I can, right? Because I'm not a tech expert. I just read a lot of news. But I do build a lot of stuff. I do kind of keep up to date with a lot of the technology news. And I'll try to answer as much as I can, right? It may not be 100% accurate. I'll answer it to the best of my knowledge, okay? But yeah, you mentioned something about, here we go. Intel's working towards a 5 nanometer and 3 nanometer. Well, I haven't heard much news about that yet, right? So I do know that they're working on the 7 nanometer. I'm not sure whether they have it like outsourced to another like Global Foundries or maybe even TSMC. But I think based on the 12th generation of next gen processors, Intel, they could be using the 7 nanometer, right? But we don't know that for sure. But what I'm sure of is that the 11th gen is still on 40 nanometer, which kind of like sucks. And the high TDP, which is the thermal wattage of the processor, is quite high. So you need a super big cooler or a cooling solution that can really take up the heat of the processor. So that only come into effect if you overclock them. If you overclock them, it will go way past like 250 plus TDP. Yeah, it's just crazy. 250 watts or more. But 7 nanometer is what's lined up for Intel at the moment. AMD, however, they're already working on 5 nanometer, right? Current processors, the Zen 4s, are already on the 7 nanometer. We'll see 5 nanometer for the next gen, I guess. We'll see. But no mention of 3 nanometer yet. That's still a bit way off yet. That could be another year or two. But the 7 nanometer right now for AMD, and Intel will come later. But 5 nanometer is next. Continent 25. Yep, Intel chips go 220 watts plus. Yes. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. So you need a power supply. You need a decent power supply. You need something like at least 850 or higher. For me anyway. To be safe, if you're adding a powerful graphics card, which again could take up to 250 watt of power, then you have your processor, then you have the board running, you got all the RGB. I know the RGB doesn't take much wattage, but then if you got this your fan spinning, your radiator, your pumps, if you have water cooling in there, and all that kind of stuff, right? It does build up a lot of the wattage. So for any high-end system, 850 minimum and above. right? For kind of mainstream gaming to kind of medium, like higher end gaming, then possibly a 750 to 850. But anything lower than a 750 is doable if you're not running any high end components, right? Oh, yeah, it happens. Pig Radio says just lost the internet on the computer, so he's on the phone. Yeah, yeah, happens. It happens to me sometimes. Intel struck a deal with a 3 nanometer for 2022 with a TSMC. Interesting. So Ben DevOps, it looks like you've actually catch up with the news quite up to date. So yeah, that's the article by Tech Radar. So yeah, I'm guessing right now the only foundry, a foundry being the chip manufacturer, the fabrication, the fab, they call them the fabs. There's only a handful. Probably, I think TSMC is the only one that does super high end. The smallest nanometer fabrication process plant that they have right now. I think TSMC is the only one that can actually do 3 nanometer right now. They don't have any products right now for it. They're developing on that, but when they do, they're going to be one of the market leaders right now. In fact, they are right now, and I think, or one of the market leaders right now. And when they have the 3 nanometer, which everybody will probably want to get, Apple, right, AMD, Intel, all those guys will be like going towards TSMC and say, "Look, I want chips, And in fact, they're making a factory in Arizona, US. So they're expanding their facilities in Arizona, US, building a huge factory there, fabrication factory and a plant. So yeah, I think right now there's a huge global chip shortage, right? So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, but hopefully they'll expand those plants and factories and make sure, hopefully, we'll have chips for the rest of the year. So fingers crossed. I hate to see prices of processors and all sorts, chips and stuff go up in price. If that's the case for this year, don't upgrade. It's it'll probably be more expensive. Wait until next year to upgrade. All right. Ben Devup says, yeah. Oh, I got the link. Okay, thanks. And then you're saying that this will all change if you DDR5 along with the 3 nanometer processor. Yeah, definitely. All right, okay. Ooh, there's me chatting away, and I forgot to pick a winner. Okay, cool. Sorry. Here we go. Let's pick a winner. All right. You know what it is? I forgot to press this, right? Okay, so here we go.
It's this week's live prize giveaway.
I should make one actually called it's Midweek's live prize giveaway. All right, okay, so I'm gonna pick a winner, and here we go. Let's do a little countdown, and here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. We could pick a winner, and the winner is it's Pikachu. You are the winner. Well done. And I am going to give you a clap because you are
Awesome.
awesome. Well done. Thank you. Give it a gold clap. Click on the link, claim your prize, and hopefully you'll be wearing a t-shirt, a Funkykit t-shirt, and then of course take a photo, share it on social media, and yes, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Hope you enjoyed the t-shirt. All right, so I think we'll wrap it up for today. This is a midweek stream. Again, it's nothing too heavy, and most of the main kind of topics, as well as all the mods of the week, and bigger live prize giveaways, and of course guests. I'm not sure if we have guests this week, but definitely we have another one towards the end of the month. But yeah, head over on to our show on Sunday live. Same time, And of course, we got some great prizes to give away, lots of content and topics to cover. It's been a great midweek. Thanks, guys, for joining. Don't forget, head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit and become a subscriber, and you'll be in for a chance to win this. It's the Asrock X570 Creator. Superb motherboard, and it's a premium prize only available for our Twitch subscribers. Remember that. So head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit and subscribe. So thank you. All right. That's it. We'll have some more reviews tomorrow and on Friday. And then, of course, come back and join us again on Sunday, live show, which we will have more content, more topics, and then lots of prize giveaways. Okay, so we'll call it a day. Thanks, guys, for joining. Remember, wherever you are, be safe. And, of course, make sure that you visit us and subscribe and continue to share. Okay, so enjoy your rest of the day, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.